EU regulators has come up with a bunch of new regulations to stimulate the business community to become more sustainable. This doesn't necessarily have to be a burden, because with COTIT, we are here to show the efficiency potential and the opportunities that are out there. We are here in beautiful Brussels to speak with investors, business people, and government officials and tell them about the COTIT 360 degrees data traceability platform. So organizations are risking huge penalties when they're not complying to this new regulation, meaning the situation is very urgent. So this investment opportunity shows a huge opportunity because supply chain isn't visible at all. The value chain doesn't have anything such as 360 degrees visibility. And as we are going into a time where data becomes more important, it becomes also very important to have visibility on that data, to really understand how we can improve. Because we're talking about hard measurements. If we want to get to net zero, it means we have to do something now.
You were quite successful at the Viva Tech, right? Why was that?
Well, that was actually a validation of what we initially assumed, because we thought, okay, all of these companies need to do something, but they don't know what. That was an assumption. But when we were at Viva Tech, we really spoke with larger brands such as Hermes, Chanel, Schneider Electric, Royal Canin, Total Energies. These are very large names.
Yeah.
And they came to the stand where we were exhibiting, and they were all curious about what we're doing, because obviously with the new regulations where they need to be transparent on their product processing and how their products exist, they feel they need to do something. And we have that solution. So it was really for us as a validation, like, okay, we're on the right track right now.
So what kind of impact are you making with COTIT?
So the impact that we're making is really data oriented, because the European Union has decided that they have the ambition to get to net zero by 2050. So to reach that goal, they set a bunch of regulations, which each year another regulation will come. One of the biggest impact for 2024 is the CSRD, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive. In 2024, the CSRD regulation will be effective. This means that corporates above a certain amount of revenue a year needs to be complying to their sustainability reporting. So actually, they should be transparent in how the products are being produced and if it's done under sustainable circumstances. But that's not it, because some years after the CSRD, we have to deal with the digital product passport. The digital product passport means that every product in Europe, even if it's produced, sold, or even stored, needs to have a certain set of data embedded in the product of the QR or the barcode or whatever they are using. So data becomes very important. It becomes very important to understand the journey of a product. The impact that we're making there is enabling these corporates to really make these reports, because it all starts with data. If you want to get to net zero, then you have to start with the data that you have, and if you have it, it's time that you can visualize it so you can enrich the data. The global supply chain management market is valued at 28.9 billion euros in 2022 and has an expected growth to become 45.9 billion euros by 2027. That's almost doubling the numbers in just 5 years. And now we're only talking about the global supply chain. But if you think about it, the COTIT 360 solution is covering supply chain, but also not only in the supply chain, because we go until the retail. So it's manufacturing, distribution, logistics, warehousing, but also retail, because these are all important in the circular economy. Our value proposition is a huge investment opportunity to make a global impact.
How much are we talking about, the investment?
Good question, good question. So at the moment we're raising 1.5 million until 2 million
Yeah.
to really scale the team. It's our first round of investment ever. So we felt in terms of solution, we obviously need more over time. But since it is our first round and our first experience of scaling the team in such a large way, we thought, okay, 1.5 million should be sufficient. And what we want trying to achieve with that is really scale the team and bring our monthly recurring revenue to at least a 250K within 2 years. What we are trying to achieve with the investment is not necessarily needing to develop still, because we have developed the solution already, but we need to scale the business. So we have quite a strong funnel already with potential clients, but at the moment we don't have the people to work on those projects. So with the investment, we want to scale our team so that we can onboard more clients and at the same time make more impact and show the world that what we've created is really valuable in our society. So with the investment, we are going to scale the team with more technical people and business development people. There's a huge requirement in the market, and we have validated that while talking with big corporate customers. And we see there's a huge requirement on visibility in the supply chain, value chain, and really able to track and trace everything, every movement that goes with it. So, in a nutshell, we are in a beta phase, pivoting the solution with the pilot customers. We are going live, and from the live environment, we are only there to scale the solution and really go to a billion-dollar company at least. Multi-billion-dollar company, because what we do is of great impact, and because it's of great impact, it will have a great value. Our ambition as a company is not to stop at a multi-million-dollar company. We're here to make an impact. So I'm sure that we are able to bring this company to an unmeasurable value, and this will come with a huge opportunity for you as an investor.